Hey, Zenaida. All right, Zenaida. Zenaida wants a little bit of guidance on career. Let's see what we got. Pull up my trusty life purpose cards, shall I? And by the way, for everyone watching, I want to encourage you to check out the Afterlight Podcast. So I'm the host of the Afterlight Podcast. I've got it written there. And new episodes launching every Thursday. I've got really fabulous episodes that are always going live. I interviewed some really interesting people today about light language and shamanism. Recently did an episode on the inner child and healing the mother wound. So many awesome episodes still to come. Okay, Zenaida, let me see what we got for you. It's funny, what they're showing me is cleaning out the closet. They're showing me cleaning out the closet, and they're showing me specifically, I'm seeing jeans and I'm seeing running shoes, and the running shoes are gray, and they look like old Nikes or Reeboks or something like that. But I feel like there's like a cleaning out of the closet. So it's like letting things go. And I don't know if it's just a metaphor or it's a physical cleaning out of the closet. I'd love for you to let me know. But they're really talking a lot about how you have to get rid and clear and make space so that you can create new opportunities and a new way of being. Okay. So it's what I was talking to somebody about earlier. It's about thinking about, who do you want to be? Do all of the things and the behaviors and the people and the habits that you're doing right now take you towards that person or not? And if they don't, then you need to start making some shifts, make some changes, clear out the closet. I feel like for you, it could be a real clearing of the closet, but also it's for sure a metaphor as well. So I want you to allow yourself a little bit of time to daydream about who you want to be. You know, you're asking me about career. I'm going to give you a life purpose card here for sure, but I want you to think about, who do you want to be? You know, where sometimes when you've gone through adversity, can you teach other people to do the same? What is it that you can offer to other people? What's a gift that you have that you would love to share, or you would love to teach people about? You know, think back to even when you were an inner child. What was your natural thing? What was the thing that you were good at? Were you good at drawing? Were you good at, you know, listening to people? You do strike me as somebody who's a very good listener and gentle, you know, so can you use that skill for something? So just having a little bit of a think about that. And Carrie said she resonates with that big time. Good. That's what I'm talking about, Carrie. I'm not sure if I'm going to have time to read for you. We will see. But you resonated with something that was for Zenaida because it was also for you. That's what I'm talking about. So there's always going to be something for everyone in every reading. Okay. Woo, cool. Okay. So Zenaida, for you, the card that came up is that, you know, it's infinite abundance. I mean, hello. That sounds pretty good. Am I right? So this card is really talking about how you're supported. You're divinely supported. I just think that, you know, you want to remind yourself that you are divinely supported, that you want to practice that. You want to remember, hey, you know, I'm lucky. Things are working out for me. I'm following the guidance of my inner self. I'm going with the flow of life. I'm allowing myself to be used by source energy. You know, one of the things that I say is, you know, hey, I'm ready for the next step. Show me the next step. Or, you know, use me. I want to be used for the greatest good of all. I want to be used by source energy, by the light. You know, show me the way. Show me how I can be of service. Show me that I can do, you know, what I came here to do. Pave the way. Guide me. You know, asking for that. Doing that prayer. You know, putting that intention out there. I've talked about Oprah today already, but I could talk about her forever because she's definitely one of the most inspiring women in my life, even though I've not met her before. We're sisters. She just doesn't know it. But one of the things that she often talked about is how she would get on her knees and she would pray to God to be used by God, to be used, you know, to give service to other people. And I think that, you know, when you can remember that Spirit wants you to be happy. They want you to be supported. It's just, I think it's us, we get in the way of that. We block ourselves by our our old habits, our old mindsets, we get in our own way. It's kind of like we shut the door. They're talking to me about like we shut the door on our opportunities. We shut the door on ourselves. So I want you to really think about what is it that you want, and then trust that the universe is going to give that for you. I mean, that's an amazingly beautiful card. One of the things as well that they're is looking at ways of shifting your energy. And the best way to shift your energy, well, one of the best ways I find to shift your energy is music. Music is really important, and your connection to music is really important because it can really help you to shift. So if you ever feel like you're, down in the dumps or you're not having the best day, you have a decision to make. Do you want to sit there and feel like that, or do you not want to? Now, I am all about allowing people opportunities to grieve if they feel sad, to feel the feelings that they feel. But you get to decide at any given moment how long you want to let that go for, right? So if you are feeling sad, feel sad for a while. That's fine. But then if you decide that you don't want to feel sad anymore, music is a really great way of shifting that energy and shifting that vibe. One of the things that I do sometimes is I go have a dance party in the middle of the day. I'm sure you guys have heard this, me talk about this before, but it's true. I do. When I say dance party, my dog knows what's happening. He knows we're about to rock out. So if I'm ever feeling tired, or if I've had a bunch of readings in a row and I need to just kind of shift and like get, things out and like kind of move a little bit, I just put on some songs. So remember that you have free will, that you are an independent person, and that you can choose at any time to sit in the sadness, which is okay. But if you don't want to sit in sadness, you can also choose to shift. And one of the things that's really important is that when we're making decisions about who we want to be and where we want to go and the future that we want and all these sort of things, we want to do that from a point of view that's feeling good. We want to feel happy. We want to feel peaceful. We want to feel light. We don't want to feel heavy. So if you're ever wanting to sit and be intentional about the kind of life that you want, daydreaming, looking at career opportunities, all these kinds of things, then what I would recommend that you do is put on some good music and then do that sort of future planning. I'm going to pull one more card for you. They're also talking about how the crystal kingdom might be worth doing some exploration in. You can work with the crystals. Definitely working with rose quartz would be really good. Working with citrine would be really good as well for abundance. Rose quartz is really good for unconditional love. All right, I'll pull one more card for you. Thanks for all the comments, you guys. Sorry if I don't get to everyone today. If you want to have a private reading with me, can you imagine what we would accomplish in 1 hour? Dedicated fully to you and your questions and your spirit guides and your team and your life purpose. Let me tell you, it is good. It is very good. So you can find all of my links in the comment section wherever you're watching this. And again, my name is Lauren Grace. You can find me every Thursday on the Afterlight Podcast. All right, one more card for you, Zenaida, and then I'll get going here. Yeah, so this is being mindful. So this is really, again, a lot about thinking about the influence of the people and the things that you're doing, like the movies that you're watching, the music that you're watching, or listening to, all that kind of stuff. Being aware that you can be really heavily influenced by the things around you. Also, because you're empathic, you're sensitive. So you want to be making sure that you are, clearing your energy every day and letting the day go so that you can start fresh every day. Okay. You gotta shake my head. Here we go. Next person. Okay.